Welcome to the channel. Annie Collins here for Rosie Studios Creative Club. Today we're going to create this wreath card. Let me go over the products I use. Today I'll be using the Forget Me Not collection, the Ephemera pack, and the Sentiment pack. From the Ephemera pack, we're going to use a variety of florals. We're going to use some flowers, some of the little green, what do you call those? Like little ferns or whatnot. We're going to use those from this pack. From the Sentiment pack, we'll be using the little sentiment, which is that little banner. We're also going to be using the little bow in the Ephemera pack. So here's the little banner we'll be using in our card. Again, both these have some foiling in them, some gold foil. I'll also be using the Rosie Studio cards. Those are the A2 size, and they come with envelopes. From my stash, I'm going to bring in some gold gems. And I cut out from 80-pound, I think this is 80-pound, cardstock, a little wreath. I just used two different circles and created that little wreath. So as you can see, our florals are here, and they have some gold foiling on some of them, not all of them. And we have our little bow. We also are going to bring in these two little hearts. They're split. One side is foiled, one side is a pink. They have a variety of those in the pack. Here's our sentiment, which has the foil scent, a sentiment which reads happiness and love. And these are the rest of our florals. I'm going to remove my tray, get it out of our way. So here are the rest of the florals. In this pack, you get about double of each. So I'm going to pull out both of the coordinating of these. And you get a variety of more of those little ferns. I think you get a total of 4. So I'm going to move all these out of our way. And I put foam adhesive on the back of our bow, the large blue floral and the large pink floral. So here's our little wreath. You don't have to do this, but it just makes easier. It makes it easier for you to make sure you stay in a circular design for your florals. And it also, if any of it shows through, it's green. It just looks like the background foliage, more leaves. So I'm going to make sure my card base is the correct way. And I'm just going to adhere this little green wreath that I created. And what I was trying to say before, how I created this was just 2 circles, a larger and a smaller one. I happened to use like these decal ones. They gave it more of that leafy feel, I guess. And you just, put them together and cut them out. You can hand cut if you're really good at that to, a little wreath design. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start our design here with our florals. I'm removing the backing from both of these larger florals, and I'm going to put those opposite each other, one on the top and one on the bottom. So I'm going to figure out which way I want this. There we go. And I get this about centered. I will make adjustments as needed. Now we're going to start filling in the area with the rest of our little flowers here. If I could pick them up, that is. All right, and now since I have 2 of the same, I'm going to try to flip them. So for this first one, it has like tiny little pink flowers. It's got the big blue floral and tiny pink flowers. I'm going to put the leaves towards the big floral, and then the little pink flowers going down. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but with the ones with the blue flowers. So you have a bigger blue floral, and then those little tiny, I don't know what their name of them are. So those tiny little blue flowers. For the little fern thingies, I'm going to just put them here, just tucking them underneath. And they're basically just a filler, because you would have extra greenery in your wreath if you were making this an actual wreath. So I'm going to go ahead and place these. And as you can see, I flipped these facing up. So I'm trying to keep that movement going almost in a circle. So if some would go up, some would go down. So now the other one with the pink, I'm placing now on the right-hand side, since I placed the first one on the left side. And I'm going to repeat the process with the one with the extra little blue flower. Since I put the first one on the right, I'm placing these on the left. And as you can see, these are going up where the other ones were going down. Just like I said, just to keep the eye moving and filling in that nice space. So there we have our wreath almost complete. I'm going to add our bow, and I just need to adjust my bigger blue floral. I need to move it up a bit. And I'm just going to tuck it here as if the bow was already on here, just attached. Now for our sentiment, I also put this on some foam adhesive. I have some foam adhesive strips behind it. I'm just going to remove the backing, and I'm going to place it across the center here. There we go. Now this is just simple, soft like this, but if you like to put a little extra, you can ink the edges to give it more pop if you would like. So here I'm going to put the little hearts on the greenery. So on those leaves, I'm going to put one this like right here, and then the other one just below right there. Pressing them in place, and those also have some foam adhesive. You can call it done if you would like. I like to add a little extra. That's where I'm going to bring in my little gold gems, and I'm going to be placing them on the center of the big blue floral, and I'm going to weave them throughout our wreath. Reason why I'm only putting it on the blue floral is because the large pink flower on the top has the foiling. So it has that shimmer up there. And you don't want to put shimmer on shimmer. Well, unless that's your thing, then go ahead. But I figured I have that nice shiny on the top. Let's put some shiny on the bottom. So that's why I put it on the blue floral only. And then I just, tuck them throughout. Just gonna add them here and there just for that movement, for that interest. And I think we're almost done. I'm deciding, do I want another one or not? And I go ahead and add what I need to add. Just I keep thinking inward, outward. I go right here. So I think we're about done, and I'm happy with that. So there we are. Our card is finished. Like I said, you don't have to create the wreath if you don't want to. If you're good at making a nice even circle, then just adhere all those. Let's go over our products again. I used the Rosie Studios card bases with envelopes, the Forget Me Not Collections Ephemera pack, the Forget Me Not Collections Sentiment pack, and here we are, quick and easy card. You can throw these in a little Ziploc or something, an envelope, or even the same envelope, and take it with you, or just a little adhesive, and you're ready to go make a quick card. Thank you for being here. I'll make sure to have everything linked below. Again, thank you for being here. I hope you found some inspiration. Don't forget to like and subscribe.